Welcome to episode 27 of my Everton FM13 career, and today we're going to be facing Championship side Blackburn in the FA Cup third round. So yeah, I haven't really shown early stages of cup competitions live before, so I thought I'd show one for once. But first of all, before we crack on with the game, I'd just like to draw your attention to a couple of YouTube channels I think you should subscribe to. The legend that is the FM Guru from Twitter is on YouTube, and he's made a few videos. Most recently, Guru FC introduction sort of video, which I feature heavily in. But he's basically doing a similar idea to what I did with Golden FC back in the summer. Asked people to submit details of player details or staff details to be in an edited database he's made, and he's going to be doing a series and playing along with the team, so that's going to be really interesting to watch. So I would definitely subscribe to him to check that out, and follow him on Twitter as well. He's a legend. I'll put the description, his links in the description below, and also the 433, a new Football Manager channel. Would recommend subbing to them or to him. Ollie is his name. So yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy both those guys' content. So yes, do it. Anyway, back to the game. Today I've gone for a weaker side, basically because we're playing West Brom in midweek in the Premiership. So I'm playing Klein at left back instead of Baines. I'm resting him. And also Rodriguez, Pacheco, Morales and Benzi is playing up front instead of Ferreira or Jelavic. So let's crack on with this. I'm trying a different sort of tactic. It's defensive away from home. I know I'm playing but it could still be tricky away from home. And those are the formations and the teams. And let's just ask. I've got Jonathan Walters and Fraser Campbell up front. Could be a tricky partnership to hold, but Heitinger and Jagielka should surely be comfortable with that. We'll just give Benzi has got fairly poor morale for some reason, which is strange. So, I mean, he's had a couple of really good games. One where he scored 4 goals in one game, but hasn't really done much since then. Oh, they hit the crossbar. Apart from, he's had a couple of good games where he made quite a few assists, actually. So he's done alright so far. And he's young, and he's got huge potential, so hopefully probably a future partnership between Ferreira and Benzia. Oh, Rodriguez conditions gone down. Another long throw. Oh, blimey, Walters had time. Oh, I cannot believe this. How are we losing against... No offence to Blackburn, but we're a Premiership side, they're a Championship side, and yeah, I've actually forgotten to show you the recent fixtures. I'm going to show you that. Oh, Jagielka. Oh, how did that not go in? But yeah, I've made a cock up. I've forgotten to show you the fixtures first. But yeah, it's been pretty boring since the Club Brugge game. We've gone on a terrible run, 0-0 draw against Liverpool, 0-0 draw against Fulham, 2-1 win against Newcastle thanks to goals from Morales and Yarmolenko, 1-0 draw against Tottenham, goal from Jagielka, 2-0 draw against Southampton, goal from Yarmolenko and Barkley, 2-0 win against Swansea, Barkley and Ferreira with goals, 1-0 win against Watford, Morales with the goal, and Fulham 1-0 with Jelavic scoring, meaning we are currently 6th in the league, 9 wins and 10 draws. It's really letting us down. I am actually quite disappointed with this season because I've got a really good team, spent a bit of money, and I really want to try and get top 4 again. But of course we are in the Champions League knockout round now, and I'll show you. Have I shown you the draw? I don't think so. I'll show you that at the end of the video as well. We are failing in this game. I really don't want to go out of the Champions League at this stage. It would be embarrassing. Champions League, FA Cup, sorry. Getting in a right muddle today. Here goes Klein. What's he doing? Edging forwards. Pacheco. Presses in. Benzia scores. There we go. That's more like it. I think I might just go attacking. I mean, why are we defensive against the Championship side? Defence has been poor. What the hell is Jagielka doing? Rodriguez is dead. And they're probably going to go and score now, aren't they? Come on, tackle him, Klein. Don't let them do this to you. Get him, Raphael. Win it, Heitinga, well done. No, not good enough. Not picking it up in midfield. There we go, Douglas Costa. Don't just stand there. Rodwell, Benzia. Turns his man. Into Pacheco. Into Rodriguez, goal! 2-1. Excellent 2 goals. And we'll go back to defensive now. And, yeah, good stuff. But I will be bringing Rodriguez off at half-time. He's looking angry. Interesting. I don't know what to say to them, really. I mean, that's the realistic thing to say. Okay, I'll bring Rodriguez off because he's a bit dead. Bring on Green. He can play there well. Rodwell's not playing too well, and nor is Jagielka. Very unusual poor game for Jagielka. He's getting on a bit, as is Heitinga, but I think I've offered Heitinga another 2 years because he's still a beast. But Jagielka, I mean, my best 2 defenders now is Zulu and Heitinga. Green, should have scored. Benzia does. On the rebound, 3-1. He always seems to get goals in batches. So after a poor start for us, we've fought back and we're 3-1 up. Also, I'm trying to find another keeper because I think I've sold Costa to Southampton. I think it's gone through. Yeah, it has gone through. I've only got 1 keeper left, Koval, who's a beast. But I need a backup keeper. The reason I sold Costa... Wait a second. Oh, close. Yeah, the reason I sold him was because I got him for free and they offered 8.75 million. And I thought, that's a great profit for a keeper. So I've sold him and hopefully going to get in a young... Also, he wasn't getting first team football and he was unhappy. So, Walters again. I hate... Oh my days. But yeah, I'm going to try and get another young keeper with potential as backup for Koval. How are we only winning 3-2? Why do we keep conceding? Why do we keep drawing? Everything I try is not working at the moment. And it is very, very frustrating. Who do I bring off? Probably Costa. Doesn't really work. I mean, he's done okay, but he doesn't really work in a deep-lying playmaker role. And I'm really annoyed with Jagielka in this game, so he's coming off. On comes Williams. I'm being harsh. Koval's had a poor game for once. He's usually such a tanking goal. He's been my favourite keeper on FM13 so far. But this game has been disappointing. I really should be using these a bit more. Retain possession. Oh well, a win's a win, as long as we hold on for a couple more minutes. And lots of goals for you guys to watch, but Jonathan Walters, I mean... Oh, how did Heitinga miss from there? That is ridiculous, that miss. Walters wins in the air again, but we've won. That's the main thing. And I'm assuming Walters was man of the match. We'll just say that, keep the morale high, but I am, to be honest, a bit disappointed with us conceding 2 goals. But Benzia got 2 goals, and I'm very pleased for him. Let's leave the match. So we're into the next round, and the draw's already been made, so we'll be playing Brighton. But I just want to tell you about Champions League. We will be facing Benfica, which is okay, I think. It could have been a lot worse, but I think if we do get through Benfica, it's going to be very tough. I mean, we'll probably face someone like any team from the right-hand side down here, basically. Or even maybe Juventus, our old foes. But we'll have to just wait and see what happens against Benfica. I'm really hoping we can progress. Of course, we got to the quarterfinals in the second season. So I'm hoping to emulate that, because we've never quite emulated that performance. I mean, this is only our second time in the Champions League, of course. But yeah, it's been good so far. I just need to improve this league form. draws just aren't working. I'm drawing every single away game, and I need wins. I mean, I'm unbeaten in a long time, but too many draws. It's annoying. And we have to get wins against West Brom, Wolves, Brighton, because then we've got Man United and Arsenal, tough games, and then Burnley, Reading, Huddersfield in the league, Stoke, Norwich. I mean, we have to win those games. But anyway, I think that's it for this video. I'm hoping to bring in a young keeper and maybe another player. I've got a bit of money to play around with. I'm not quite sure how much. 28. Oh yeah, I've got loads of money now thanks to the sale of Costil. That's brilliant. So we'll have to see who I bring in. What was I going to do? I was going to show you something, wasn't I? Oh yes, I was going to show someone Rangers, because in the Champions League, let's go back to the Champions League. Someone spotted this in the last video, you see. Where do we need to go? Round. First knockout round, group stage. All groups. Someone had spotted that Rangers were in the Champions League. This is only the 5th season. Considering they start in the 3rd division of Scotland, they've done very well to get this far. So they just wanted to see how they done. So basically they got promoted every season before winning the league, I think. Let's see. I don't think I can see. Oh, have I got it loaded? No, but they won the league last season. Incredible. So they got promoted. They won every single division for the last 4 years. So that's Rangers for you. The team they have now, that's all I can see. I've not got the Scottish League loaded. So there you go. Any Rangers fans interested? Impressive stuff from you guys. I think that's it for this video now. What else was I going to say? Well, we'll see what signings I make. But yeah, I'll let you know in February, which on the game, obviously, in real life too. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon, guys.